of Christmas tea. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Holly jolly. Let's do it.
Holly jolly.
Okay, so this one is a tale of Handmade Christmas. Okay, so this is a Reddit post that sort of has a series of updates, and it's a little bit of an interpersonal relationship drama that was just delicious. So, yeah.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so here's the title. My boyfriend, 22 male, gave a handmade Christmas present to his mother, 40 female, that I, 22 female, made. Okay, doesn't sound crazy.
Yeah.
At first. Let's read the details. I make really cool vases as a hobby. These can take weeks to complete and are always made with the giftee in mind. My mom, 50 female, and I have always been into nature together. We hike, we own animals, we eat outside if we can. I guess being into nature sounds weird. We just like being outside. That doesn't sound weird. So I made my mom a Siamese cat urn. It looks like a vase, but the top of the vase has like cat ears. Aww. It's super cute and I love the way it turned out. No one died or anything. It was just the style of the piece. So she uses the word urn, but it's like just a vase with cat ears.
Okay.
I had finished it and taken it to my apartment, wrapped it, and been so excited about it. Well, my boyfriend's mother came over and he didn't get her a Christmas or birthday present. She loves cats.
Oh, no.
So he just gave her the piece that I made, which she loved.
Oh, my God.
I know.
That's terrible.
Yeah, straight up. Just gave it to her.
I have done handmade gifts as well.
Yeah.
It takes so much time and energy and thought of like, what is a thing that this person really would love or need? And it's not just going to the store and picking something up. It takes hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
So for him to just be like, well, I didn't get my mom something.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And he probably didn't even like say anything to her or ask or say anything to his mom. He probably passed it off as like, oh, this is my gift to you. You know what I mean? Like I can just see this playing out in my head and I'm like, oh.
It just lacks consideration on several levels because it's like, one, he wasn't considerate enough to ask her.
Yeah.
Two, he wasn't considerate enough to think of how much time went into this present for this other person. Yeah. And three, he wasn't even considerate enough to get his mom a present.
Yeah, it's bad. And okay, I'm going to make it a little bit worse and I'm going to read you the rest of the post.
Oh God.
Okay, so my boyfriend does not live with me. He has his own apartment near his school. His mother came over before we went over to dinner to see my new kitten. So she was in tears over how nice the present was and I ruined it. Right? She ruined it. I told her that the presents must have gotten mixed up, that it was made for my mother, and she got a bit upset, gave it back, and then my boyfriend went out to dinner with her. He said that it would be best if I didn't come. Yeah. I guess she cried the whole way, and he didn't have a present for her, so he looked like a bad son. Yeah. I have trouble seeing where I am at fault. I understood that the nice thing would have been to remake a gift or let her just have it. However, it was one of my best pieces and I always give my mother the art that I make. She loves it. She shows it off to everyone. It is something that she takes a lot of pride in. She has one from me every Christmas and I never miss a year. She even shows off the crappy lumps that I made as a kid, which is really sweet.
That is really sweet.
Yeah. My boyfriend wants to talk tomorrow and I'm not sure if he's going to break up with me or if he wants to yell at me for it. I just need to know what people think. Was I a jerk? Boyfriend seems to think that I was. I love this guy very much and really love his mom. She is super sweet and kind and never really gets nice things. I still don't think it is my job to cover his lack of foresight. Her birthday comes every year on the same day. It's not like it was a surprise for him. Mm-hmm. I got her a card and a book, which I thought was nice. She thanked me for them. later over text, but she seemed really sad about the cat vase. I guess she was hoping I either made her something or my boyfriend actually did try and get her something that she really liked. She loves cats and he has never gotten her anything cat themed. It is always some kind of like cooking supplies or an apron, which means that, well, this is her words, which means he sucks at presents.
Yeah.
So I am just not sure what to think. Does anyone have any idea what to do in this situation? And that was the open question on the thread.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. First and foremost, this guy's a jerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a jerk, full stop.
Yeah.
I feel bad also for his mom, who I can see how she would have been really excited and then kind of let down. Yeah. And then the realization of like, oh, my son didn't get me anything.
Yeah.
I do feel a little bit like she could have maybe handled her disappointment with the girlfriend a little bit better and not made her feel guilty. Because if I received a gift from someone and realized, oh, this person just took somebody else's gift and gave it to me, the last thing I'd want to do is make that person feel bad for saying, especially a handmade gift.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, I totally understand. These things happen. And then I would let my son know, you're a loser.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like I kind of had a similar reaction. Obviously the boyfriend is like, no, not it. Absolutely no, breakup, done. So I feel like there's this kind of weird thing where the boyfriend's definitely at fault, but like underneath it also, I feel like the mom did react way too strongly. I'm like, you're in tears. Either the boyfriend is lying about her reaction to make the girlfriend feel bad, or his mom is like overly emotional and manipulative because she's like, oh, my world is over. I can't have a cat face.
Right.
Like, I think that wasn't meant for you or made for you.
If the boyfriend isn't lying, I think one of two things is going on. One, the better part of me would think maybe her emotional reaction wasn't so much about the loss of the vase as it was about the fact that her son did not consider her at all. Yeah. Yeah. Or the more like pessimistic side of me thinks maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree and they're both kind of shitty people.
Yeah, and manipulative and whatever. I mean, I don't know which is the truth, but like, yeah, those are all the things that are scenarios that could have totally played out here. Yeah. Regardless, like, obviously she is not at fault.
She is not at fault.
Not even
not
one tiny little iota is she at fault. Like, not even a chance. So there was an update after this talk that they had. So this is the update. I want to thank everyone for all the help. A few people advised that I should have just let his mom have the gift. This is not something I was comfortable doing. I don't make art to sell. I make art to give to people who I love very much. So each piece has a lot of love in it. My now ex-boyfriend showed up around 4 p.m. and wanted to talk at me. He just told me he was disappointed and that he had taken it had taken him a lot of sweet talking to make his mother understand what happened. He told her I mixed up the packages, but that I had one for her that I just needed to get. What kind of bullshittery is this?
Right?
Like, he's blaming her for a situation that he created. Like, I'm like, just based on this post, dude is a narcissist. Like, that is for full on man baby manipulation. You are not. No.
Not about it. No.
Like, you can't. No. So many levels.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad, though, that that's her ex-boyfriend now, because she does not need that kind of energy. I'm just from the story, I gather she's a very considerate, caring, loving person. Yes. I mean, to put that level of forethought into a gift, to craft things for people that you love, that's somebody who really does think about others in their life, and he clearly does not.
Yes, that part right there. I agree. I think, like, she shows up and she's, like, making beautiful handmade gifts, talking about the meaning behind them, giving them to her mother, being thoughtful. Like, that's a person who is thoughtful. And then on the other, you have this opposite end of the spectrum, boyfriend, baggage, get rid of it.
Absolutely.
Dead weight, done. So, okay. I'm going to keep reading this. I told him that I didn't have anything for her and that I was not going to be helping him out. He could go buy one for her and pass it off as handmade, but I was not covering for him. I told him I felt that his behavior was cruel to me, the effort I put into my art and my mom, his mom, just everyone. He told me that he expected better. He would not apologize. He just kept getting angry and angrier. He ended up grabbing a piece I made earlier this year. I was really proud of it. It was a mermaid on a rock. He said he would give this to her and that I could find a new boyfriend. Yeah.
Wow.
So he's resorting to just like thieving from her. Yeah. So I told him if he left with it, I would call the police.
Good for her.
Exactly. I'm really proud of her for like operating in this way.
Good for her.
Yeah. We weren't screaming, but we were both really angry. He slammed it back down on the table. He told me that he never wanted to see me again and I should call him when I grew the F up. Okay, please.
Oh my God.
I told him we were over, that he was no longer my boyfriend, and I wanted nothing to do with him. I said he could take the clay back if he wanted, but I had already returned his Xbox to the store.
Beautiful.
I love that part. I love that little, I bought you an Xbox and it's no longer yours.
Yes.
Love it. He told me to keep the effing clay. And he wouldn't have apologized if he knew I wasn't giving him the present. He called me a liar and said I had ruined his holiday. Mm-hmm. Oh, you did that to yourself, my friend.
Yes.
According to the dribble coming out of his mouth, his mom was really hurt and had left town early. He thought giving her a piece and shifting the blame to me for getting would make it better. I just told him to leave. So now I'm single with a lot of clay and a lightly cracked mermaid statue. I'm not sure how to feel about this, but Dobby is free.
Yes.
There was some detail in the middle that I skipped, of course. There was some updates like in line where she talks about like him. He did buy her the clay. That's why she's talking about the extra clay. To say like, make my mom a gift. It's like, that's not how it works.
No.
That's not how it works. So I'm glad she got rid of the dead weight.
I am too.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, like, I feel like, honestly, a lot of times narcissists tend to latch on to people like this who are very caring, that are very empathetic. And sometimes it can take a very long time and drain a lot of their energy and resources before they catch on.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that she did. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad that she freed herself.
Yeah.
I hope she is having the time of her life, making all of the cat vases for only the people that she loves and that love her back.
Yes, 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 yes. So that is my Christmas tea of Handmade Christmas.
Love it.
And honestly, this one for me was like, you know that like scene in the Scrooge McDuck version of like the little Timmy, what is it called? The like with the three ghosts of Christmas past.
Oh yeah,
a Christmas story, whatever.
Yeah,
I think it's a Christmas story. It's like the you know, the ghosts of Christmas past are leaving and only like the spirit of Christmas remains. Like that's what I feel this story is. Like the ghosts of your stupid ex-boyfriend are leaving the building.
Yes.
And you are left to enjoy the beautiful spirit of Christmas with your wonderful mother and all of you, the beautiful art that you're making.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cheers to her.
Cheers to her.
Let's take a sip of tea of the time.